Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. So, I'll be mentioning to you three very, very important points about the Hagia Sophia Mosque museum that was converted into mosque, or that will be converted into mosque very soon, because the Turkish court, they have ruled in favor of converting into mosque. Now, three things. Number one, it shows the influence of Turkey is growing very fast, especially in Europe. Turkey doesn't care about their influence in Middle East, because no Middle Eastern countries can compete with Turkey, especially when it comes to warfare, like using drones and modern weapons, no modern technology. So Turkey is showing a great deal of influence in the European, among the European countries, especially they are sending a very strong message to Germany and France. Number two, not only that, which is very, very important, number 2 point, not only that they're sending a message that they are becoming very influential, number 2 point is that they're also telling the whole world that they are going to follow Islamic principles, Islamic teachings. In other words, their influence will be Islamic influence over the world. Number 3 point, which is very, very also very, very important, is that Turkey is becoming a central point, focus of discussion for everybody these days. All the nations in the European countries, they talk about Turkey. The reason is because Turkey is growing so big and they're becoming so powerful that nobody can ignore Turkey anymore. SubhanAllah. If you take a look what is happening, the recent event, number 3 point, if you take a look at the recent event, Turkey's naval ship, okay, they are building very, very sophisticated modern technology, embedded warships that would expand and that will carry out very important missions for Turkey. France, they don't like it. In fact, French officials, they are now blaming Turkey for harassing their warships in the sea. And Turkey is saying that is not true. We did not harass anybody. We were on a NATO mission. We did not harass anybody. But the point here is that France now even taking Turkey very seriously, and every now and then they're coming up with new complaint. So when we see these things happening, like a Hagia Sophia Mosque museum turned into a mosque, dear brothers and sisters, it shows that it is something very, very significant for the entire world. Even US got involved. Even Mike Pompeo, he said to Turkey, don't do it. Even the French, they don't like it. The German, they don't like it. The Greek, especially the Greek people, I mean the people in Greece, they are totally against it. And you ask this question, why so much so much outrage? It is because of the fact that Turkey is becoming a very, very powerful nation. And as you may not know, Turkish TV serials, okay, TV shows it is already the second highest money maker in the world after United States. SubhanAllah, this is crazy. They have $500 million business last year just from their TV shows, like Ertugrul. You are watching a lot of other Turkish TV. They are now the second in the world after US. Turkish TV shows are everywhere. It is on Netflix. People are watching it. People are loving it. People are liking it. And so it shows their influence is growing. Just giving an example from the TV shows. Turkey, as I said, they have modernized their warships. They are becoming a very powerful nation. And SubhanAllah, when they turn this museum into a mosque, dear brothers and sisters, one thing we understand very clearly from it is that the era of secular Turkey is almost over. Even though half of the Turkish people are secular, thanks to Kemal Atatürk, who converted this mosque that was signed by the Ottoman Empire in the year 1434, I believe. Ottoman Empire came to, Kemal Atatürk, secular Turkey, he came to power and he converted back it to a museum. It was a mosque. In the beginning, it was a Christian Orthodox church. And then it was converted into a mosque by the Ottoman Empire. And then Kemal Atatürk came. He said, no, this cannot be a mosque, like crazy. He said, no, this cannot be a mosque. This has to be a museum. He turned that into a museum. And now, SubhanAllah, after so many years, almost 90 years, now Turkey has a leader, Erdogan, who cares about the Muslims, who cares about Islam. He is now saying, no, it was not a museum, this was a mosque. It needs to be turned into a mosque again. So again, dear my sister, we are seeing that Turkey is becoming a very, very powerful nation, an Islamic nation that will, inshallah, bring back the glory of the Muslims. At least that's what they're trying. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. Like this video if you did. Leave your comment, and inshallah, I'll see you soon again. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.